How powerful is the symbol of the log cabin in American lore? In 1840, William Henry Harrison campaigned as the hard cider and log cabin candidate. A man of the people, except that, well, he wasn't born in a log cabin. He was born here. 7 presidents, including the rail-splitting Abraham Lincoln, were born in log cabins. You still see them today, some rustic, some grand, a smattering of them Republicans. But most log cabins today are built by 5-year-olds. Where are the Americans with the grit of our pioneer forebears? A few can be found paddling down the Connecticut River, students from Dartmouth College in nearby Hanover, New Hampshire. Since last summer, they've been building a log cabin to replace one that burned down after 57 years.
This is our cabin, though.
Okay, wow.
Greg Sokol is team leader.
I mean, they really look like Lincoln logs. They fit together so perfectly.
It may look like these logs are simply stacked on top of each other. They're not.
All of the logs are carved with chainsaws to fit one another, both at the notches in the corners and along the entire length of the logs as well.
With their cabin nearly complete, the students showed me what it takes to make just a single log cabin ready. Precision and strength.
This log needs to be moved now.
Yep. We have tools here that we call cross haulers.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Why does everything look like a prop from a horror film?
Sorry. 2, 3.
First comes draw shaving, stripping the log clean of bark.
Oh gosh.
Much harder than it looks.
This is like the KP duty of log building. This is the brainy part of it, right?
Then it's ready for scribing.
It takes a steady hand, for sure, and patience.
Kate Bowman uses a combination compass and level to mark exactly how much of a notch should be cut out of one log so it fits perfectly over the one below it.
And then as you pull it along, you're just drawing the bottom log onto the top one.
You are a cool hand, Kate. Can I try it?
Sure.
Okay.
There you go.
You really need a steady hand for this. My bubbles are level. How am I doing?
You're doing good.
Once the lines are drawn, they need to be cut. Time to fire up the chainsaw.
This is the most intimidating part. To the layman is the chainsaw.
Sure, yeah, I'd say so.
Kodiak Burke, named after the bear, started using a chainsaw when he was 10 years old.
Safety, I'm guessing, is pretty important.
Very.
He suited me up for action.
These are chainsaw chaps. They're made of Kevlar. Very, very tough fiber.
My very first pair of chainsaw chaps. Really?
Should I be wearing a cup with this, or?
No, that's not necessary.
Okay, all right, well, we'll see.
After a few practice cuts, I was having fun.
Nice.
And then it was time to give our real log a bowl cut. Remember those lines we drew?
This is like a loose tube.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
All right, there you go.
Okay.
The moment of truth was upon us. Would my log fit?
I'm lined up.
And watch your fingers.
So the fact that I can get my finger up here is not a good thing,
That is
right?
not a good thing.
As the saying goes, if it doesn't fit, you must use a giant mallet to slam it into place. Fortunately, as Max Friedman verified,
Here you can see where it kind of curves in on itself.
Oh, wow.
my log lined up pretty nicely.
These logs belong together.
These logs belong together. We made them belong together.
Yes, we did.
A full day's work, and I put one notch on one log, next to a cabin made from 60 perfectly interlocking logs.
So maybe there's a good reason why presidential candidates used to always claim they built a log cabin.
Having a project like that under your belt is something I think gives anyone legitimacy.
I'm here to tell you, anyone who builds one of these things gets my vote.